stand up because it is your time to shine. Today in the studio I have a lady who's from Tanzania. Her name is Tenaj. I first met her actually at the beauty fest on the red carpet. It is of course none other than your hostess with the mostest, and welcome to Trends. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You look pretty, by the way.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, so, oh sorry, thank you. So please give us a brief introduction about you.
Okay, well, my real name is Janet Patrice Lumumba.
Yeah.
I'm from Tanzania and I'm doing my master's currently here in Jijang University of Science and Technology.
And tell them you're only 23. That is mind-blowing. Like,
I'm 23 years old. Yeah, so I'm going to say a bit about my brand. Well, Tenaj Design is actually a brand I started in 2017, and I thank God that I keep growing a bit by a bit. I'm going to explain the real meaning of Tenaj Design. Well, starting with Tenaj. Actually, Tenaj is the reverse or backward pronunciation of my real name, which is Janet.
Janet, guys,
yes.
I was mind blown. Like, I was there outside screaming Tenaj, and I thought I knew her. Like, yeah. Okay.
And kifungo is a Swahili word for buttons. So Tenaj kifungo and the designs. So now it's like I do different designs, accessories, paintings, like different things, bags using buttons, cloth buttons, or kifungo. Yeah.
Okay, so what drove you to be an accessory designer?
Okay, actually when I wanted to be a designer, I couldn't think of much more because I was not really good in sewing. So I said, let me go for something else that no one has ever done. And when I thought of maybe accessories, you know, a lot of people do accessories by using beads, using African fabrics. So I thought of something which no one has ever used, just to bring the beauty on the least things that people would ever expect. That's when I came up with buttons.
And like, cause I'm thinking, how, like, could you explain your creative process? Like, do you just look at a button and you're like, okay, I see a bag, or I see earrings, or
Okay, that's a bit challenging. Actually, sometimes I just conclude it by it's just God's grace, because I actually don't even draw before I make the designs. I just get different buttons. For example, I use vintage buttons, plastic buttons, and wood buttons. And when I get them, I just say, let us try it on my bag and see how it looks. Let's try it on earrings. Let's try it on paints and stuff. Yeah.
That is really great. Like, you even mentioning names of buttons. I didn't know buttons had, like, I didn't know we had vintage buttons. Okay, so when it comes to this business, is it challenging to actually penetrate in the market, especially the fact that we're in China? Like, do you find it hard to be able to like distribute or sell your product?
Yeah, it's a bit challenging, especially for the distribution and the marketing, because in China we're only limited. So far, the source of marketing I know is only one, that's WeChat. So it's so hard to reach people who are out of my contacts, you know. So most of the times I try to participate like different exhibitions and stuff, but I wish I could get a part where it can just be broad, like I can market it more than just WeChat.
Just WeChat, yeah. So do you send some of them back home?
Yeah, sometimes, but for now, I focus my market here in China, because I want to build a certain foundation, and then when I grow to a certain stage, that's when I can take like the whole thing back home, because my main aim is actually to start doing like maybe a bake shop or something back home.
So is that why you're studying, you're doing your master's in business? Is that part of the reason?
That's part of the reason.
Okay, you did mention that you started in 2017. When you look at your first design in 2017 and you look at these beautiful babies here, like, what do you think? Like, do you depict any kind of growth, or is it the same, you know?
Actually, I feel so bad that I forgot one of my very first pieces, because it's normally my motivation, you know. In life, the more you do things, the more you get perfect in them. I remember the very first things I made some hairbands, and I made some earrings, but they were not, the quality was not so good. I could literally break them with my own hands, and it was just all miserable. But I believe in persistence, and I believe in keep trying, you know. when you start everything, you won't be so perfect at it. But the more you keep trying, the more you get to learn different things. So maybe you learn, instead of using this type of glue, maybe I'm supposed to use this type of glue. So it's just a progress. I can't say I'm already perfect, but I thank God, like, I'm taking steps.
Exactly. Step upon precept, here little, there little, and then it will be good.
Yes.
So I would love to ask you, what would you say to the younger generation that is following your paths, your footsteps? Like, what word of encouragement or some sort would you say to them?
Okay, I would like to tell everyone that there is power in trying. Like, guys, you just have to dare, you know. They normally say 20s is the time you have to take risks. So just try, look at what you're good at. I didn't know what I'm good at until 2017. That's a long time. So you just have to believe in yourself, and you have to keep trying and trying. Like, trust the progress. Believe in yourself. Don't wait for people to tell you you can or you can't do it. It begins with you. So keep trying, and you'll just keep seeing progress, and you'll get perfect and perfect until where you're somewhere about there.
Yes, girl, I love that. So when it comes to your designs, is it do you custom make them, or you have like ready made? Like, is there a point where I could actually come to you and be like, look, I need buttons here, there, or it's just something where you're like, look, I'm gonna put my button here and you're gonna take it?
Oh, I do both ways, because I believe not everything I think is perfect is going to be perfect on someone else's eyes. So I make my own designs, but in case someone will come up with an idea, like maybe I have a painting, this is my painting, I want you to put buttons only here, I will do it for her too. So I do both ways, customization and making them by myself.
Okay, so now, like, the bags is one thing, but I need to like understand about the paintings. Like, what actually gave you an idea of, you see a painting and then you just decide you wanna, like, that is just being artistic. I would never in a million years think of putting buttons on a painting. How did that come about?
About this, there is one day I saw a picture of a certain Tanzanian, I think she's also an artist or something. She drew a really beautiful picture, and she used some African fabrics to like decorate the picture, and I found that so artistic. And you know, I thought maybe I can also try with buttons, maybe it can work, because you know, some pictures which have colors or like they have different details. So what about trying to detail out with buttons also? Then that's when I tried. Actually, this is like my second picture or something. So I keep trying. I wish I could just make a very, very big picture with buttons on it.
Okay. So you did tell me earlier on that you don't draw the pictures.
Yes.
Do you plan on someday like learning to draw them? Or you just want to customize it and that's just about it?
You know, there's a saying which goes that you can be good at everything. You have to leave some other people to like help you with such. So actually I can't draw, to be honest. So what I'm planning, under God's will, maybe to work with also some artists, because now I've been having customers asking me like, can you draw my picture and like put buttons on it? So I'm still working on it. Maybe I can get an artist who's really professional and we can just collaborate and grow together.
That is profound. So looking at these pieces here, like especially like the neck pieces and stuff, I feel like this takes time. If you guys can look at this, I feel like this takes a lot of time. And if I may ask, like, what's the longest period you've actually spent making something, making an accessory?
Okay, I can say the maximum of 5 to 6 hours, because it depends. When I am making a copy, maybe I've already made some necklaces, so there is an order, so I have to make them. I don't spend a lot of time, because now it's just like making copies. But when I'm like thinking on designing thing, it takes me a lot of time, because I have to arrange and rearrange until when I get the perfect design.
So like, how do you see your designs? Do you like sleep and then dream? Like, what is your inspiration when it comes to the designs? You know, like for you to make a bag like this, or for you to make a bag like that, or the purses or that. Does it come to you as a dream? Is it an inspiration for something else, like from somebody else? Like, how does it come to you?
Okay, as I said before, I think it's just God's grace. Because most of the times, some things I plan for them I won't like. For example, the bags, I'll just normally like try to search for like plain bags and see what I can do with them. But these accessories like the necklaces and stuff, I just sit with buttons and like, let's do this. So I keep trying and trying until when I get a perfect piece. Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing necklaces and bags and pictures. Do you plan on transitioning to like maybe watches or shoes? Because you can definitely put buttons on shoes. Like, do you plan on transitioning from there?
Yeah, I plan on expanding more and more, cause not only like, it's not about just, I like calling the way I do my designing like fashion art. It's not only about fashion but also about art. Yes. So maybe, who knows, I can also do like some home decors. Yeah, maybe definitely. I can also do some furnitures.
Because this is the start of home decor actually. Yeah. It is.
So I just keep, the more I learn, the more I grow, the more new ideas come in my mind. So yeah.
And speaking of new ideas, like probably the men out there are like, why is there not a merce? Apparently they're called merces, men purses. Why is there not a merce of buttons for us? Or why are they not black guy magic buttoned pictures? Or so are we going to also do like a men's thing, or do you want to like strictly put it for females?
I'm actually going to do something for men. Like, yo man, I'm coming for you guys, cause I keep trying. I keep trying, you know. At first I tried to make some wristbands, but it didn't work so well, so I stopped. I also tried to make some wristlet bags for men. It also didn't go so well, so I keep trying. I feel like buttons are something which is more detailed, and most guys like plain simple things. That's why it's a bit of a challenge for me. So maybe some paints for men, who knows, I can go for that. Yeah.
So out of these items, which one would you say is your best selling? Like, which one would you be like, you know, I put my money on that and it's gonna work?
Mostly the bags and the paints, like those are my best selling. Yeah.
Thank you for... No, actually, before we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to tell your supporters out there?
Yeah, sure. Guys, I really appreciate the way you have been like helping me, cause I wouldn't be here if it wouldn't be for different people. I'll give out the shout outs to my friend, my family, Shanghai Black Fashion. Those guys, especially Benjamin, has like motivated me to keep growing. He kept encouraging me. He's the one who like saw what's really in me. And a lot of people, Nani Creations, all my fellow designers in China, in Tanzania, like, thanks for the support, guys. And I still need you so much, because I'm just a baby who is still crawling, trying to walk and run. So I still need your support, and thank you. Peace up.
Thank you very much, Janet. I mean, guys, isn't she just lovable? She is so humble, and she's also thanking her supporters for actually supporting her men. She says she's coming for you guys. And guys, it's still mind-blowing. Like, she's only 23 and she's doing her masters, and I'm here 28. You know where we at. Like, what am I doing with my life? I mean, anyway, until next time, guys, we're gonna put everything, all her details on you on Instagram, Snapchat, WeChat, Facebook. We're gonna link all her social media at the end of this video. And thank you so much for watching. Until the next episode, bye.